Home security is more important than ever, but so too is general home surveillance. Whether you want to check if the kids got home by curfew, or maybe see if the lawn got cut this morning by your lawn guy, or you're just wondering if there's been some strange people creeping around your yard, a home security camera can help you keep tabs on all of it. I'm Erin from TechGadgetsCanada.com, and this is the D-Link Omna home security camera. It's the first home security camera that pairs with Apple's HomeKit. And if you're not familiar with Apple HomeKit, it's basically Apple's answer to general home control. So you can use iOS apps or Siri voice commands to control not only this camera, but a whole range of products in the system. The D-Link Omna DSH-C310 is packed full of high-end features. That includes a 180-degree wide-angle lens, full HD 1080p resolution, two-way audio, night vision, and a microSD card slot for recording videos. Setting up the device was made super easy using the Apple HomeKit app. It's basically a couple of taps, logging into your home's Wi-Fi, and you should be good to go. You'll want to take a bit of care on where you place the Omna camera. The sleek design, though aesthetically pleasing, does pose a problem of potentially tipping over. While the unit is light and has a small footprint, the camera needs to be placed on a flat surface and doesn't really have any mounting ability. It could easily be knocked over by a curious child, a small dog, or yes, even a vacuum robot sweeping by. That actually happened. And while we're on the subject of children potentially grabbing the camera, it's worth pointing out the D-Link Omna camera gets really hot during operation. So much so that we decided to reach out to D-Link to ask what gives. A spokesperson told us, due to the amount of processing power required to stream 180-degree video, the camera does run warm. We take safety very seriously and have ensured the camera meets all safety standards when it comes to operating temperature. The camera is designed to run at a maximum of 14 degrees Celsius above ambient temperature. This does not make it hot enough to be a safety concern. In addition, the aluminum material we use to dissipate heat better also causes the camera to feel warmer to the skin than plastic would. So that sounds reassuring, I suppose, but like most people, I'd be a little concerned leaving this device on and plugged in during an extended period of absence, like a vacation. But I guess since we have D-Link's assurance that it's not a problem, we'll take their word at face value. While not having the ability to pan the D-Link Omna camera around might be seen as a limitation by some, D-Link does make up for it with the motion sensor feature, and that's particularly important when you're using an SD card. Because the camera would only record when it senses a motion or an alert or some kind of activity, it's not going to fill the card up unnecessarily with a whole bunch of movement that you don't need to see. The response time from the camera to the app is almost instantaneous. There is a bit of a lag, but that shouldn't prove problematic for any users. The picture quality is also very impressive. Sound quality is as you'd expect. It's kind of typical webcam quality, but with the two-way speaker feature, you can also have fun confusing your pets while you're at work. The other thing this camera has is night vision, and not just any night vision, but really clear night vision. I mean, I'm down here in my basement in the full dark at nighttime, and you can still see me really clearly, although I do look a bit creepy and demonic. Overall, I generally liked the D-Link Omna camera. It was really easy to set up and use. It's got that Apple HomeKit integration, which I think is going to become even more important over the next year or so as Apple develops its in-home speaker virtual assistant gadget. So I like a lot of things about this camera as well. The fact that it's got night vision and motion sensing are really great features as far as I'm concerned. The high running heat is a bit of a concern for me, but since D-Link has basically said that they don't see it as a problem, we'll have to take their word for it and just keep an eye on things. Now the camera sells for about $269 Canadian. You can get it off Apple's website. If you're looking to read more about the camera, there's an article on TechGadgetsCanada.com. It's got a lot more detail than we can give you in a short video review, so please do go and check it out. Thanks for watching this video. I'm Erin. You can find me on Twitter or Instagram until the next time, @ErinLYYC.